Sie was pacem.
Hello and welcome back to another revision here on Tribun, the Mind Award winning board game of 2024. Today's game is called Arachnophobia, and to those of you new to the channel, Tribun is a two-player board game where you have to take the enemy's Tribun without being taken yourself first. Whoever achieves that will win the game. You have 35 pieces at your disposal that you can stack up into units, and the height of the unit depends or determines how it moves and attacks, and how much damage it deals as well. So those are some types that my father has shown. I'm Max, that's Karsten. I'm not sure in which corner.
Yeah.
You know, it's
in the opposite.
Right. So, anyhow, you can either move or attack, or you can combine pieces or split one into many. And if you're interested in further rules with more details, the Tabletop Simulator has a free DLC with a manual in it, or you can go to our website, www.tribun.org. Tribune without E, like it's written here. I don't know if you can see currently.
Yeah. All in the description down below.
Yeah, everything is there for you to play. And we're going to repair this and start the music.
And load the game.
By Darren Curtis, by the way.
Yeah, the music.
Great composer. And let's do this.
And I have to do something with the camera. So, the ancient helm in the rear. Oh, yeah, I like it. Yeah, well, that's your usual approach. Riders, a lot of pressure. Because those dudes, they can ride a long distance. And these smaller units up to 3 pieces, these are more melee units for the close combat range.
Yeah, by the way, I'm going to draw like lines. That usually means something could go there. Like right now, this is kind of blockading. But in the future, this could look here. If that was to open up, for example, then you can go there. So that's what I mean when I draw these. So I tried to do my usual thing with the riders, but I also thought about creating a heavy bolt gun on either of these files, and so I think you went for some kind of the same. Oh, actually, you didn't.
No, I just tried to form a solid structure somehow. I mean, yesterday it was a black day. I lost 2 games in a row, and then we fought this battle. And I was, hey, I'm going for a different approach. Smaller units, and slowly but surely marching forward and just dejuice you.
Yeah,
We
like
see
kind of
how it
squeeze
went.
you.
Yeah.
And I went for this move because I wanted to do this in the future.
Making room, so
I actually intended to use up this so that we would get into this position. Because I originally intended to do this actually, but oh well, I had a blooper. I don't think it matters that much, but
maybe it does, nobody knows. So why am I stepping ahead? Because I wanted your archer to prevent from coming here. So the golden circles indicate I could attack there, so for the time being you cannot move there.
especially you could do this, maintaining the control over these hexagons.
Yeah, but it would be... okay, but not that way. So just for the rules, you cannot stack where formerly a piece was standing. So the first thing you have to clear a spot, and on this clear spot, in the next move, you could now combine.
Exactly.
Okay, now let's repair and go on.
Now
This
this
is
was
kind of unusual. A lot of archers. 6 archers. Well,
yeah, I was kind of thinking. So the first thing I was thinking is I want to do this in the future, kind of, and have on every color one rider. I thought this would be nice, and I was going to attack this with moves like this one. Not now because this is not protected right now. But this is like kind of the idea of ganging up on this one with many pieces and trying to get your center defense to kind of crumble. Yeah, but this was really annoying. Whenever you have this, like 3 too high units, you can't jump with a 3 high unit into their vicinity, which really sucks because a 3 high unit is really good at dislodging a 2 high unit usually.
yeah, because you jump there, then you deassemble, and the smaller units take care of the spearsmen. But whoa,
Yeah, for example, if that wouldn't lose the whole unit, you could do something like this in the... Oops. This later on, which protects, but this also attacks here, and it has backup. And so this is what is usually nice about a 3 high unit. You can drop one off, and you can protect it as well.
yeah, but you have to stand here
Oh,
or
yeah,
here.
yeah.
Otherwise, you could not deassemble in such a way. Or you
Yeah,
have to
that's-
deassemble in a way that you say, well, I'm dropping a plug. Now, you have a lot to deal with 3 simple units because it takes time to eradicate each of them. Meanwhile, they are posing threats, and you have to do something. So this is annoying in a way. Okay.
Yeah, by the way, apologies. I jumped here and I used this hexagon that would not have been
Yeah,
allowed.
that's
Just the adjacent hexagons.
yeah.
It was a long day. Anyhow, so
If you play on the tabletop simulator, it doesn't matter if you play according to the rules or not, because the system just prevents you from fraud. Whoa.
double move.
It was a double move, yeah.
Interesting. So you did this, you combined, and I created this, which was my whole kind of game plan.
And now you have 3 riders, and you have a nice setup. I mean, good protection, good offense already.
Yeah.
I have a wild bunch of chickens running around. It feels like, and I have no offense at all.
But you shouldn't underestimate how hard it is to get through this. Like, sure, it is less mobile, but you can't really get through. Because these are doing a terrific job at just protecting everything. Then you also have some on the back ranks that also do a formidable job. And it's really annoying to get through something like that. Yeah, that's just protected like this and like this. You're not going to get through this one,
Yeah,
like realistically.
but the corners, they are pretty vulnerable.
That's true. But I'm currently just getting all my pieces ready.
Yeah, just solidifying. Okay.
Now I only have 2 very small units. Everything else is bigger than 2, which is kind of interesting. Now I will attack.
Yeah,
And this is like the main diagonal, but what I also plan on doing is moving using these diagonals.
yeah, this is the main file you meant, yeah.
With moves like these, for example. You put something, but you also sneakily open up a path.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's kind of the game plan here.
And I'm a sitting duck. And this move already is a little... It makes me vulnerable on this diagonal, and we keep that in mind. So, yeah, you counter.
See? This is the thing I wanted to show. You're attacked by a 2-high unit, but now this one is under fire. It is a problem. This one is neatly protected, so you can take there.
But I could easily do something like that. If
True.
you go ahead, I'm going ahead as well, and I will win the exchange because I have additional support here. I have 3 units backing up and 3 attackers, and this is a little like in chess. Different just in a way that smaller units attacking bigger units have an advantage because they just harm these units and do not entirely take them, and you get to the point if you play Tribun. It's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, and so that's why you kind of chicken out.
Yeah.
You don't want to be taken by the smaller unit that can do that because it has reinforcements.
And I wanted to maintain this structure,
Yeah,
keep it solid
that's
somehow.
important.
But I'm not
It
really
avoids-
convinced.
Threats like this. And it's really good at doing that, I suppose.
Yeah, now this is a move. But there are 2 diagonals, and I just focused on this one. And I was thinking, well, now he can come here or here. And this is unpleasant, at least. I mean, you cannot do a lot from the side with 1 rider, but maybe you just plant it in there and you wait until...
And right now, I threaten to take this.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I would take 3, lose 2.
Yeah.
It's a good trade.
And so I counter it by shutting this down with this archer, but I completely blanked on this one. So
Yeah.
this was just bad play.
And you only can take 2, so I've already made
With this
1 piece profit, and now I will take, and you will take with something.
Yeah.
This is really reasonable. You don't want to take this out of the center,
Yeah.
so I like this. This is very important. Now I
Yeah, but
again look at these diagonals.
if you blunder like that, it does something with your mindset. It's as I mentioned before, I lost 2 games in a row, and now it's going AWOL again.
Yeah, it's just really upsetting you. It's how they say, it isn't the first mistake that kills you. It's the second or third that you do just because you're not in the headspace anymore. But this is a very principled move. You attack me and you prevent me from going there.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be much of a threat right now, but it's kind of interesting. So I move.
A ballista is... You always have to check for the files where it is attacking. Usually it is very hard to spot if a ballista on the side flanks can attack somehow. This
It's rare,
crisscrossing, it's because usually they don't pose a threat there, and when they are standing at the side, then they do, and usually you blank on it. And these diagonals where they travel, I mean, they do not any harm when they come here, but from that point on, well, they do, and so you better put something in the way that they cannot go there.
At best, a 4-high unit that can attack them, especially.
So now,
This got kind of messed up. I'm going to repair the board. Sometimes happens, you have the repair button, it's gonna need. And so you create a ballista yourself,
yeah,
which
I
makes
was
sense, it's kind of stuck.
true, but I was hoping for opening up this file. But
Yeah,
at
like
first,
this, for example, and then something
then
like
something
that.
like that. Yeah. But 2 moves, consecutive moves. but you have something different in mind, and you play, and well,
I'm going to attack you. It's very simple. You're going to move. I'm just going to attack you again.
yeah, and this zigzagging, yeah, you come, attack, then you come, attack. If I come here, well,
And at this point, I was really thinking what I'm going to do here, because I could also take here. And it's kind of interesting. So I was kind of thinking I take... Oops. You take 3. Well, that's like the first thing you have to think about. It's probably the worst for you. But there's nothing there, really, because you can't jump here. It's protected thrice. You can't jump there. It's also defended. And taking here doesn't do you any good, as after this exchange, let's say you're attacked and...
yeah,
well,
you lost material.
So I really didn't like this variation.
But it's not over yet. Now this one could strike, and you win,
yeah.
and you win some pieces. So it's very hard to calculate all that through.
Well, no, you take, then 2 get taken. If I take here, you take there. If I take here, you take like this.
Maybe,
I just
but
don't see it.
You could argue you damage this one, and then I have a lot of smaller pieces, and you are more agile, and somehow, okay, that's.
But this kind of exceeds the scope of what we're doing here. Anyhow, so after thinking about this, I decided, well, I'm going to attack you, and I'm going to get you off of this diagonal, because then you don't protect this anymore. I kind of overlooked that this was pretty decently defended. I was kind of thinking that now I could take... That's not the case, but this is why I did that. But then I saw that I shouldn't take there. You also posed a quite significant threat, and I just jumped here. It's simple. It attacks, it defends, and it's not threatened. So.
And if you take a look, all these archers, they are massively protecting this area, and I cannot go here, I get slaughtered. I cannot go here, I get slaughtered. I cannot infiltrate, yeah, because I get slaughtered. So, well...
And this isn't an option, because...
I cannot even combine on this field, merging with this unit somehow, because I get slaughtered twice. I cannot combine here. I cannot combine here, because I get slaughtered. So, I'm completely... how can you say? I'm
Yeah, well, stuck.
stuck.
You're kind of...
Yeah.
And so that kind of sucks for you. So you go here, you also had the option of going there.
Yeah,
I don't know, would have been better.
It felt decent at first glance, but it's not. If you have a ballista here, then it's a different story. You attack. But this rider, he's not doing anything here.
Yeah,
And maybe in the end you do not free him at all, so it would have been massively better to go here so I can regroup and do something different. But I went there.
and I overprotected this one, which already is quite well off. But I also had this idea of doing this, and then either this or that.
Yeah.
And perhaps routing here if that opens up. That was kind of the idea. Even though this move I did not foresee when I made this move.
But you see the harmony with riders and ballistae. They work very well together.
And but these archers also do quite a terrific job at just being annoying.
Yeah.
Like really pesky.
I had no plan. I mean, already this file is occupied. I cannot use it. I can use it maybe.
I assume you want to do this right now.
What I mentioned before, opening up this file, but okay, you are attacked, great, and you just dodge, and then.
Well,
Okay.
you could take
Yeah,
this.
okay, in this case, this would be taken, but I guess you foresaw it.
No, I really didn't.
What did
I
I
just-
do? But you can as well jump backwards with the archer.
Oh yeah, I sure can.
And I
You
do not
prefer
know.
Well, you don't want me to get there.
Yeah.
I think that's very natural. Because this also poses like kind of the question, what are you going to do with this? And I'm just kind of... I'm blocking you. You can't do that anymore. I would take your ballista. And I'm also attacking
Yeah,
this.
see, so this move was rubbish. It was not good. I should have opened up first. So
Yeah.
you have to do something because you are under attack. And then, and only then, I could stop you from coming down the diagonal. And this way it was just, I was going here and I was coming back. I did not develop in any way. So it was, as you said, one of the, not the first errors, but the third or fourth or something. It was just a mess.
By the way, this is a... Like, you think I'm going to go there, but my intention is to smother this one. Like, make no mistake, I'm going to... Because this can't run right now, I'm going to box it in, and then you have an issue. There's very little you can do. You could have gone out of the way. And now I have changed my cursor. Great. Would you mind and move one forward while I change back? Okay.
I can.
I'm in charge again. Yay.
Yeah, now there is the ballista attacking me. And you have 3 of these overtowering bodies here on the board, and you have so many opportunities already at this point. I can sense that it's going to be over soon. Yeah.
And I just move there. It's principled. This diagonal isn't worth anything because this is very useful at blocking any attacks.
It would have been much better if I just would have combined here, I guess. Having this double ram down the alley, and now, well, you gotta do something. You would probably break up.
Much. I mean, I could even go here, like in a real interesting kind of
No,
twist
you,
of events.
no. You lose this entirely,
yeah.
and then I'm in. So you could
Maybe
do that.
maybe I should not have done that.
And I should have done that, because if your answer was this, well,
Well, I was
yeah.
doing better yesterday.
Oh man,
You attack me.
yeah.
It's kind of natural. I mean, you're stuck. You might as well do something with it. But these are now super stuck. They're not going to participate anytime soon.
Yeah.
And so I'm just...
And at first glance, I thought, well, I could go here and make some trouble. No, I cannot. 2 ballistae crisscrossing there.
Yeah.
It was hopeless.
And you can't even combine there, so your only option is to combine back.
Yeah,
at
but
which point I can
I
break
can't.
you apart.
I can't. Yeah, I could maybe here, but... This is another feeble attempt to stop you. Basically,
works,
not just blocking but rather protecting this, so you can come here and attack me. But I mean,
I'm curious, I also had the choice of going there,
Or here.
Or there. I guess this would have been very decent.
Attacking and threatening to come here. While
Yeah.
on the other side of the board, this one is waiting. Ah! This is disgusting.
And now everything hell breaks loose, essentially. This lost protection,
Yeah.
and I don't think I took there.
No, now you come there. Come on. This is arachnophobia because you are weaving this net. This massive net. I mean, you're just cleaning up everything.
Yeah.
It's an avalanche. Now you come here because, well, it's protected. I can kill 2 pieces. Well, then it's a spearsman. It still kills me. So no, I cannot take. You're safe there. Yeah.
So you have to do something. You run away, which is reasonable, but maybe a bit too late. I, however, make a mistake here.
I can
go
jump off
there.
the board.
Perhaps you could, but that would end the game.
Uh,
That's how you resign, by the way. You take this one, put it off the board.
yeah, and maybe when you're coming from chess, well, the king is always the king. Here, no. The tribune can change. Now it's an archer, and he moves and behaves like an archer. But,
Exactly.
Yeah, but he's stuck. I mean...
But
Yeah.
you could take there. I went there because this is a typical pattern. You want to have this relative positioning to an archer with a 6i unit. But that lost me 3 pieces. I then decided to do this, which guarantees that these white hexagons next move will be covered, which is important. And I was really concerned about anything regarding this. Because if you moved there, you could jump there, which would have been really annoying.
Yeah.
Because kind of the majority of what I have is here.
Yeah, I
and not
mean,
there.
yeah, you see, I can basically go here. Nasty. I mean, this archer protects these 2 fields. This one, these 2 fields, including this one, so I cannot go there. Well, and this,
And combine.
I cannot combine here nor there. And this was blocked by my unit. If I do not move it, I'm completely stuck.
Yeah, and I think you overlooked this.
Yeah. It's a pain.
And so this now is a very straightforward thing. This still blocks you from combining, and you're attacked. You can't take this, so you need to move. And this is the only hexagon.
The only hexagon. I go there and...
Now, feel free to find the correct move. You can, like, attack the Tribune and he can't run anywhere. And the threat can't be taken away. So feel free to find this move. There is a lot of moves that you could choose from.
Yeah.
So this is kind of the fun. I think you had enough time to pause here, so we'll reveal it. But this is the dangerous part, actually. You don't want to get overwhelmed here. So, for example, if you think, "Oh, I'm going to attack you now," well, congratulations. He's going to run away to this hexagon,
Yeah, and you cannot regroup here.
yeah.
You can split in this way, but you cannot recombine here. Just here or there, but that's to no good. You
And
cannot
then
defend here.
maybe you attack again, but he runs away, and well, your whole attack is gone.
Yeah.
So you need to be careful, even if you're so dominant. Whoops.
Yeah, that's true. And that's
So-
usually the part that consumes a lot of time.
Exactly. But how you find this is, you look, where can he go? These two take care of these hexagons. He can't combine on either of these because of these two as well, so we don't touch them. They're really important. Otherwise,
So,
this...
yeah, this is the only hexagon and this where you can go. So you have to make sure you have to attack and somehow block this field or threaten it. So there is a unit that can do this.
Exactly.
So
you
this is
just
the first
put a
thing.
3 high unit there. Actually, it doesn't matter where these are.
Yeah.
All of these, even if you do this is all winning for the same reason.
Usually.
This unit attacks,
Yeah.
this is covered.
Yeah. And this is the important point here, that it is covered by an archer, so I cannot attack here because I get taken from this archer. If this archer wouldn't be here, it doesn't matter. Then you do this. You need just some protection for this archer and you're still ready to go.
Exactly. And so this concludes the game. You did the honorable thing, and
I'm coming to the center and say, okay, you deserve the win, slaughter me.
And I did with this archer.
You could show mercy. You could. But he's like the emperor saying, no!
But look, we have the exact same seconds on the clock.
Yeah, but I do not have any seconds on Earth. I'm in Elysium.
Perhaps.
Yeah. The music has come to an end, so has the today's episode. Well, thanks for your participation, and yeah, take a look around. Go down to the description below. Everything is for free if you like. We'd like to create a community where we can play maybe tournaments in the future. That would be a thing. Okay, up until next time, next Friday, we see us here with the stunning board game, Mind Award winning board game Tribun Pugna Pro Kanai. See you soon.
On Tribun.